see you a lot on the red carpets, and we admire your style. I do. I don't know about everybody else, but I know I do. So, tell me, do you have a personal style? How would you define your style? Do you have a stylist or style yourself? And who, right now, is your biggest fashion icon?
I'm a very big fan of the Nigerian industry right now, and for me, when it comes to style, the first thing that comes to my mind is comfort. And then it depends on how I really feel. Some mornings you wake up and you really feel like dressing up. There's some days you wake up and you can't be bothered. I mean, I'm on the radio, so it doesn't really, I'm not supposed to. My wardrobe has little or nothing to play in getting up to go to work. But some days I wake up, I throw on a pair of leggings, a pair of high heels, and talking about stylists in Nigeria, let me see, quite a number of them that I really think are really good. Lucy is amazing. I think she's an amazing stylist. Toyin Lawani, Tiana's place as well, is quite amazing, and she is my stylist as well. So lots of the red carpet looks that you have seen, 70% Toyin Lawani, and maybe 10% me, 5% different stylists here and there.
So on a typical day where you're lazy, what do you settle for in your wardrobe?
The person who invented leggings, big shout out to you. They are so comfortable. I got off my addiction to jeans. Like they're so uncomfortable to wear now. And I realized how you can just draw on. You can make it stylish. You can draw on like leggings and a big top, or you just whatever works for you. Wear heels with it. Go on flats with it. It depends on how you feel, really.
Okay, cool stuff. Moving on. One question everyone's dying to know, and I'm asking for my friend actually. Is Toke Makinwa single?
Toke Makinwa is a brand. Toke Makinwa is also a human being. So I don't know which one of them you're asking.
Are you single?
Or the human being or the brand? The brand is very much single. The human being, I don't know. Toke, are you single? Well, no, I'm not single.
Okay. So I noticed you're very active on Twitter, and
is that a good thing?
Could be. Depends on what you're tweeting, to be honest.
So what do you think about my tweets? I interview people for a living as well.
Quite interesting, actually. Quite interesting. So I was wondering if you do it as part of your job. Do you think you have to do it, or you do it because you love tweeting? How do you find the time to actually tweet all the time?
I think it's 50-50. I do have to say that the kind of job that I have, obviously, people tune into the radio to listen to you, and I realize that it's so funny how your word is what they hold on to. You know what I mean? And then when you sign off, you have people tweet at you, and they kind of see you as someone that they know and as a personal friend. And that's why I don't like to call people fans, because for me it's more of the job. It's my job to stay informed. It's my job to obviously tweet about anything. This is how I feel today, this is not how I feel tomorrow. Prior to me being on the radio, I didn't tweet as much as I do now. And sometimes the hours that I tweet the most are in the morning when I'm at work. So yeah, it's more a work thing. But I love the leisure part as well.
Okay, speaking of your friends, or fans, whatever you choose to call them, how do you deal with the male friends?
They are actually well behaved.
You've never had a male fan stalk you at any point in time?
I think the thing with working on the radio is people look up to you. Is more, you have people write you loads of emails saying how one show you listen to at some point, this is what they were going through in their life, and you said this one thing or you said that one thing, and it inspired them. And it's more, I have to give it to my friends and my fans. Shout out to you guys. They're well behaved. The guys on there, they do not try to come into my personal space. They never ask me off or personal questions. It's more compliments, more asking, is this really happening? Is that really not happening? It's never really, oh my God, I love you, or I must have you, or you must marry me. It's never happened like that.
Okay. Apart from, of course, sharing your personal life on radio and getting people to relate to you and love you, how have you influenced people with your job?
The thing is, one person. I don't see things we do for charity or things we do to help other people. When we talk about it, it completely takes away from, that which we do. You know what I mean? So I'm not the first person who would come on here and give you. I was once a girl who had no shoes, who never walked, who never dated anyone, and and now I help the guy on. I just said I don't want to pay his school fees, or I help this person. What I do for people who come up to me to ask me for help, or come up to me to ask me to inspire them, is between myself and the person. So you're not going to get a sub story from me. There's not going to be a sad story also, or whatever. It's not going to happen.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Noble Igwe, 360 degrees. Yes, Noble. I love Noble.
Who else?
I see everyone as my friends. Let me see, celebrity crush. Nigerian or?
Yeah, because recently you had an interview with Banky W and people suspected there was a little flirting going on. So
I saw that.
People were saying stuff that, oh, you guys might have something going on, or maybe had something going on. So, was there anything going on between you and Banky W?
No.
Can you tell us right now?
No, I've not.
Have you ever had anything to do with Banky W?
No.
Do you have plans of doing anything with Banky W?
No, you mean like ZP? Unfortunately, I will not be setting P with Mr. W. We're good friends. That's just what it is.
What celebrity would you like to set P with? If you could.
Maybe because I got on radio, or I got into this business. I was already in a relationship. So when I meet people, it's not one of the first things I think about. So I don't see guys and think, oh, if I was single, I'd probably love to
Just thinking
with this person.
on Twitter about yourself.
Lately, it's been quite a lot. Let me see. I don't even know what's outrageous. Let me see. Just the usual insults. Someone just saying, Toke Makinwa, fuck you, just because. I think that's outrageous.
How do you react to them when you see them?
I take the high road. Like, for me, I'm not. I used to be a very confrontational person, but I realized that I think with age comes the. I don't want to say wisdom, but then I know that half of them do not mean what they say, or they are obviously probably searching for attention. Whatever it is, I read it, I laugh. Sometimes I don't, and I just move on. I keep it moving.
Okay, so speaking of Twitter and the internet, recently you were involved in some huge controversy on the internet. I'm not going to name names now, but then someone made a statement, someone misquoted you, should I say. What exactly happened?
How do you know I was misquoted? What if I said it?
Well, I believe there are three sides to a story. So right. I'm waiting to hear your sides. So
the thing is, I do, first to start with, I would like to apologize to all the people that follow me, and I don't like to use the word fans. I call them my friends, people that I've met on this journey. Lots of them wanted to hear what really happened, what my side was, and I'll say this now, and I'll say this, and I hope that it would probably make up for not saying anything. I'm not someone to rise up to, negativity or respond to. It was taken out of context. That much I would say. I was trying to promote the reading culture, which we do not have anymore in Nigeria. And I am a radio presenter. It's my space. It's my radio show. And I also believe that it's an opportunity to also impact positively in the lives of my listeners. It's an early morning show. It's not totally entertainment. Sometimes you have to go business, sometimes you have to talk about politics, sometimes education. And on that particular morning, we're talking about the reading culture. I think we spoke about Animal Farm. I missed the days when we had Macbeth, Olaritimi's Gods Are Not to Blame, Wole Soyinka's poems, and it is a cause of worry. I worry about the future generation that is to come, because I realize that, myself included, would rather take up that casual gist sides, or the media takeouts of today, the YBF, the Perez Hilton, and the Linda Ikeji's. It's not something condescending. I do not, I don't know her. I've never met her before in my life, and we don't run in the same circles. We're not friends, so it's nothing personal. So when I saw that, I thought, they are obviously trying to make this a personal issue, which is not. I wasn't contacted to ask if it was true, if it wasn't true, how it happened, I just moved on. It was funny. I took the joke. I saw it as a huge joke, first to start with, and I do believe that there is something that I do not know yet what it is. But maybe we can find out together. You know, I'm someone who everyone loves to hate, and it's so funny because you know, I'm a regular girl. I'm your girl next door, and you know, I have regular friends, I have a regular job, and that's all I will say for now. So.
If the other party involved were to work in here now, right now, how would you react?
I'm not even gonna look there. Like, I don't know her. What does she even look like?
You don't want to step up to her and maybe, you know, find out exactly why she did what she did? Or...
She's... No. You see, people... We're all... This is a business. Showbiz is a business, you know. I have a job. She has a job to do. Her job involves writing about, you know, stories, politics, sports, gossip, which, you know, if you sign into her sites, you see celebrity gist, lifestyle, and gossip work. So at the end of the day, you know, it wasn't something condescending. So there's nothing to talk about. There's absolutely nothing to talk about, as far as I'm concerned.
Who are your top 5 female role models?
That's so funny.
Could be Nigerian.
Linda
or maybe
Kechi
not.
is one of them. Shout out to you. Again, Nickel Chanel. I do love Nickel Chanel. Who again? 3 spots to go. Who do I look up to? Who am I familiar? Nigerian, you said.
Could be Nigerian.
Okay, I love Oprah Winfrey.
Okay.
I do want to have a talk show eventually. I love Ellen DeGeneres as well, and Victor Beckham.